My grade is going to be for the Kansas City Chiefs and the NFL, and they're dealing how they've reacted to the Tyreek Hill situation. Kansas City Chief wide receiver used to be at Oklahoma State before he was dismissed from the team up in Stillwater, facing issues related to basically child abuse. The district attorney deciding that they weren't going to press charges, but then an audio comes out, a conversation reported to be between Hill and his fiancée, makes some very disturbing, allegations essentially coming out of this audio that Tyreek had hurt, had punished their 3-year-old son in some ways that really, really disturbing. The Chiefs, after their draft night, first round draft night, come out and basically they didn't use the word suspended, Rob, but essentially they said Tyreek Hill's not going to be a part of anything we're doing right now. So he's essentially suspended. But my grade right now is essentially incomplete. I mean, I think that they've taken, both the Chiefs and the NFL have taken a let's get as much information as we can. It's the off season. They don't have to rush. They can actually gather all of this. But Rob, I got to tell you, some of the stuff that was in that audio, if the Chiefs and the NFL don't take a serious, whether it's multi-year suspension or an outright ban, I think there's going to be a lot of fans that say, wait a second, you're going to let this type of guy stay in the league? I think they're going to have to do something fairly serious with Tyreek Hill. Yeah, this is beyond bad optics. I mean, it's one thing you see a lot, well, maybe not a lot, but you see enough of men and football players, domestic abuse of their girlfriends or wives, whatever, and that's bad enough. It's horrible. Then you bring child abuse into it with kids, and again, as the allegations are not good, they've got to do something even before the evidence. I think you set him aside, at least until the evidence is gathered, and I got to think they're going to come down pretty hard on him, depending what the evidence turns up, I guess. Yeah, lots probably still to come out about the situation, but it will be interesting as the NFL offseason continues to go. Obviously, in the news with the draft for a couple more days this weekend, so it'll be interesting to see how that story evolves, because the Chiefs are going to be available. Their leadership will be available to the media with this, with draft coverage and that sort of thing. So lots of questions, I'm sure, going to be thrown their way. All right, that's it for the Writer's Block this week. He's Rob. I'm Jenny. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next week.